Welcome to NHL Hockey News Report, and today we're talking about something I like to talk about and something they don't tell you until after a team wins the Stanley Cup. Then they start telling you everything about the injuries, who has this injury, and let's get into it. So, those three players who had injuries during this final, Bergeron, Marchand, and Pastrnak, they played with the injuries during the final. And they don't want to say anything during the final because then the Blues know. They're like, oh, let's go talk to these guys. Totally, let's do it. And they were talking to them with those bodies. We've seen it. And I'm like, these guys must be so beat up. And then after the final, you start to find out about, oh, this guy was hurt. Oh, this guy was hurt. Oh, Charles broke his jaw in two places. He had all these bolts and knots in his jaw. Like, wow, we didn't know about that. Because you're not supposed to, they don't want the Blues to know, right? But also, Marchand, Bergeron, and Pastrnak were also hurt during this final. That is the key to the Bruins' first line. Totally, they had great in Game 6. Game 7, they started to slow down. No goals by the first line. They just absolutely, the injuries just, they tried, but the injury just piled up on them. And the Blues just kept crashing into them. And, now we know that what the problem was. But that was the key for the Bruins not winning the Stanley Cup. Because the top line couldn't do anything. They had a Game 7, But, 4 goals, after that second, after that second goal. In the first, then the second, nothing. And then the third one, that was a goal from Tailsinko to Shen. That started everything up. And then the one from Bergeron to Sanford. That's right. And then that started up, and that absolutely killed the Bruins, And Boston was like, oh. I think they're just, run down emotionally and just like, oh, I'm so tired and beat up. And, you know what? You don't feel like getting hit by a Blue again, The Blues have all this energy, hitting bodies, boom, have all this energy. And Bruins are like, I just want to make plays and win. But they couldn't because they were just so beat up from the game and hits. And after a while, that gives you bruises and injuries you have. It's like, oh. So that's the problem. Why the Bruins basically did not win the Stanley Cup. Not just that, but the Blues are just so good, right? And what are you going to do, right? The Blues won it, and I'm happy for them because that's what I wanted to happen. But not to be biased because I am a channel that does all 31 teams. But to me, I'm pretty happy about it. Sorry about that, Bruins, but Canadians are my favorite teams. So I'm sorry, but we'll still be doing videos of Bruins and Blues and all 31 NHL teams. So please subscribe, comment, share. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this all. Alright, see you next video.